Good morning. Good morning. How is everyone doing? Welcome back to Pilates. I realized I clapped there really loudly. I hope it wasn't too loud in your ears. So I do have this mic connected, so hopefully it's super crisp sound for you today. So we're going to do a beginner level Pilates class. We are spending it all down on the mat. We're not standing. We will begin to introduce standing and then variations of both being down on the mat and standing up from the mat. Okay, so today we're going to start off in a seated position, a cross-legged position. And if this is not comfortable, you can come up onto your knees. Okay, so just find a comfortable seated position first. We're going to start with some diaphragmatic breathing. For feedback, I want you to place your hands on your ribs. And we're going to try and breathe laterally into them. So we're going to inhale through the nose. Try and breathe into the ribs. Feel the ribs expand and press into the hands. Exhale and feel the ribs pull away from the hands. As we inhale, we want to get this lateral expansion. Inhale, I want you to feel the ribs pull away and back in. You allow the ribs to expand. And then draw the ribs down and in on the exhale. Nice. Going to release our left hand down to the mat. My right hand, I'm going to swim this up and over, getting this big, beautiful side body stretch. Nice. Bringing my fingertips behind my ears, elbow toward the ceiling. We're going to open up here. Exhale, we're going to twist this right elbow toward the floor. Bring that right elbow up to the ceiling. Good. Gaze follows that elbow. Really trying to open up. But bear in mind, this is the first movement. So take your time. Find your limit. Elbow back to the ceiling. We will reach the hand back over. And come back. We'll take it to the left. Hand comes all the way up and over. Big stretch. We bring the fingertips to the ear. Left elbow to the ceiling. Bring that left elbow now down toward the floor on that exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale, down. Inhale, open. Exhale. Nice, stay with that. We'll do one more.
Stay for one more night radio from Selina's Spotify.
Okay, hopefully she doesn't connect. Stay going, guys, with that stretch. Oh, the wrong music is playing. And bring it back. Stretch that left hand up. And come back here to center. If you're sitting sideways off on your mat like me, I just want you to turn with your toes toward the end of the mat, your back towards the top of your mat, okay? And we're going to sit with our heels into the floor. Hands are going to come around our thighs, so around our hamstrings here. And we're going to work on rounding out through the spine, okay? We're gently going to round on the exhale. And inhale, come up. Okay, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Sitting up nice and tall. So holding back here now in this little bit of a curve. We're going to take our left hand off and swim it up. And come up. Exhale, tuck the tailbone under, round through the spine. Find that limit. Right hand swims up. Nice. Up. Back again. Left hand swims. Good. Right hand swims. Hold here. Left. Right. Swim again. Left. Right. Can we come a little lower? Left. Core is engaged. Everything's feeling good. One more each side. Left. Right. Come all the way up. Sit up nice and tall, chest forward. We're going to roll all the way down to the floor now, holding onto our thighs loosely. Exhale, tuck the tailbone under, roll all the way down. All the way down. Well done. I find it easier if I'm looking this way. Now, lying on our back, we're going to do some dead bug prep. Hands up, straight up, fingertips to the ceiling, okay? We're going to start with the arms. Exhale. Let the left arm come back to the ground. Back up. So with the ribs, they're not flared. We're going to push those ribs down like we did at the beginning. Low back, press gently into the floor, but ribs are down, core is engaged. Now hands all the way to the floor without the ribs flaring. We go right. One hand at a time. Left. Right. Can we get that thumb to the floor without the ribs flaring and lifting? Good. Can we take that arm through its full range of motion? Well done. We are going to start to bring in the legs now. Float the feet up into your tabletop position. Knees are bent. Well done. Now we drop one. Tap the floor. Bring it back. Inhale all the way down. Exhale up. Tss. Tss. Can we point the toes? Can we keep that low back into the ground and the ribs down? Nice. Little exhales to support. Well done. Hold the feet here, point the toes. Just the arms now. Back to the arms. Float it back and up. And we alternate. Can we keep that low back into the floor? We stay steady. Nice. As we breathe and float that arm back, keeping those ribs down. Hoping this mic isn't too much in my neck. Now, opposite hand and leg. Let's go. Bring it all the way to the floor. Fully extend this time. Inhale. Exhale, back in. Can keep a bend if you prefer. Back or extend. Feet down to the floor. Hands relaxed. I am going to I'm going to let the ribs flare. You can let the back arch. And back. We're going to come into our glute bridge prep. Hands by your side, shoulders down away from the ears. And we tuck the tailbone under. We roll up through the spine. Knees, hips, ribs in line at the top. Well done. And back down. 2. 3. Nice and slow. 4. 5. Holding a little bit longer. 6. 7. Well done. 8. Hold here. Come up onto the balls of our feet. We lift the heels off the floor. Stay in the balls. and drop the heel. Lift the heel, drop the heel. We're staying in the glute bridge. We're adding these calf raises. Lift the heel, drop the heel. Up onto the ball for your foot, back to the heel. Stay in this. Good. Hands up. Lift the heels. Nice. Up onto the ball of the foot, we stay there. Allow the hips, allow your glutes to come down to the floor. And rise. Hands up the whole time. Back to your glute bridge. Keeping your heels elevated. We exhale up. We inhale down. Well done. Good work. Just a few more of these. And hold. We pulse for 1, 2, 3, 8, 4, 5, 6. We're going for 10, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold. And down and release. Well done. Allow the heels to come down to the floor. Great work. Relax the hands. They can swim down by your side. Awesome. We're going to interlink our fingers behind our head. Interlink the fingers. Allow the elbows to flare out. Nice little stretch in the chest. Maybe tuck our chin. Raise our shoulders slightly off the ground. Coming into this crunch. Okay? So inhale, lift the hand. Exhale, into the toe. Keep the elbow facing the floor, the ribs drawn down. Hold it here. We're going to go opposite knee to opposite elbow. Okay, let's go. Nice and slow. 1, 2. Always return to the lifted shoulders position. Touch down. Nice and slow. Opposite elbow to opposite knee. Drop the feet. We're going to elbow side to side over. Slowly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Now the elbows. Completely to each other, reach the floor. And relax the hands. You can bring the knees in for a gentle hug. Good. And we're going to bring ourselves forward, holding onto the knees. Can we rock up and sit up tall in your mat? If that felt too much, please find a nice, comfortable way to come back to a seated position. Okay. Sitting up nice and tall. I want the heels back into the ground. My toes are pointing to the ceiling. Okay. We're going to do a little bit of a stretch. We're going to tuck our chin. We're going to reach our hands forward. As far forward as we can get them past the feet. Bring the fingertips then up to the ceiling. Nice big stretch, okay? If you want, you can walk the feet a little bit away from you till you find a position that feels good. Tuck the chin, reach forward. And all the way up. Hands come in by your side. We sweep forward again. And all the way up. Good. Sweep forward. Reach as far forward as you can. If you want to hold here for a second, be my guest. Reach forward. Sweep the hands down. Good. Reach forward. And all the way up. Bring the hands now, just shoulder, just into that position, T. So we're going to look like an airplane. Hold here. I'm going to inhale, exhale, twist, but it's 2 exhales. So we're going to come to the side and go to the other side. Nice, shoulders drawn down away from the ears as we come side to side. Hold the arms. My arms start to burn about here. One more. Well done. Sack to center. Hands by our side. We're going to come into a reverse tabletop. My fingertips point towards my feet. Okay, elbows point away from me. Shoulders drawn down away from the ears. We're going to exhale, lift up. Chest is proud. Hold. Hold. And down. Nice work. We're going to flip over into our tabletop position. So, wrist under shoulders, knees under hips. Really, really push the shoulders away from the ears. We're going to begin on the right foot. We're going to extend the right foot away. We're going to point our toes. And now lift. We're going to bring that right knee toward that right elbow. And extend away. Keep your back nice and neutral, wherever neutral is for us. But we're not curving or arching. We'll keep going with this. Knee to elbow, kick straight back. Knee to elbow, kick straight back. Remember what we talked about earlier, ribs down, core is engaged. Well done. Hold. Hold. We are the center of a clock with our left knee. So, with my right leg as the dial, we're going to bring my right toe, big toe, to 5 o'clock. Tap the floor. Lift. Sorry, bring it over to 5 now. That was 7. My clock is very bad. Lift. Back to 6. Over to 7. Lift. 5. Tap the floor. Lift. 7. Lift. 5. Lift. 7. Lift. 5. Nice. 7. 5. 7. Nice. Now I'm going to turn away from you, but give me a second. I'll move position. From this position, we're going to turn to our side. I'm going to come into this side plank. Reach my right hand all the way up to the ceiling. My right leg is going to lift as well. So from this position, my right toe into the floor, right hand. I'm going to exhale, curl it down. We're going to sweep that right hand as far behind me as I can. Inhale, reach up. We're going to start with this. Nice. If you're comfortable here, we'll progress it. We bring the right hand out. We lift the leg. Bring it back. Sweep under. Fingertips to the ceiling. Lift the leg. And under. Lift. Under. Lift. Hold now. We pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Just drop onto that left hip. Leaving both our legs in this mermaid leg position. Right hand, we're going to reach it all the way up and over. Nice. Awesome. We're going to come back onto all fours. Do everything again on the same side. All right. Probably will come to this position so you see this leg better. Find your tabletop. Into the left leg. Extend. Left knee to left elbow. And extend. Core is really engaged. There is no flaring. There is no arching of the spine. There is no cat-cowing. Bring that knee to the elbow. We want to shift that weight slightly forward. Now, lift, hold. We tap 5 o'clock, 7 o'clock. You can go 4 and 8, whatever feels really good for you. But my weight is not shifting. My core is engaged. We're just moving this leg. Make sure we get that lift. Tap, lift, tap, lift, tap. That glute stays engaged. Whew. I hope someone else is feeling the burn. Nice. Lift that left leg. We turn to the side. We drop that left leg down. We find our position. We raise the left hand. We exhale, rotate. Inhale, reach. Dive it in. Bring it out. Dive it in. Bring it out. Lift my left leg. Nice. We're adding that combination now. Nice. Lead with the side of the foot. So we lift, really trying to work the side of our glutes. Whew. Wish I did not put on this thermal long sleeve top. But here we are. And hold. We pulse. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold and drop. Nice. Find your tabletop again. I want you to relax into this child's pose. Oh, apologies, we skipped one, guys. Come back up. We need same side, same. Mermaid legs. My goodness. Reach that hand all the way up and over. Big stretch. And come back. Nice. Apologies for that. Now I will take you to child's pose. Okay, find whatever position is most comfortable for your child's pose. Big stretch here. We won't be staying long. Press your hands into the floor. We're going to press the hips forward and down, and can we drop them to the mat? Okay. So here, pressing our hip bones into the floor. Core is engaged. Hands are by our side, palms to the ceiling. Can we bring our forehead to the mat? Just hope I don't block the mic. From here, shoulders pulled away from our ears. Core is engaged. We're going to lift forehead and the chest from the mat. You can bring them back down. Really pressing our hips in, core is engaged. Keep repping this. Hold here at the top, lift the hands. Nice. Can we lift the hands, lift the chest, hold. Now, with our hands, we're going to rotate them. Palm down, palm up. Palm down, palm up. Down, up. Down, up. This is working the triceps. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Drop all the way down. Good job. Bringing the hands onto the shoulders. We sit back into child's pose again. Enjoy that stretch. Find yourself in your half plank position. We're going to come into a push-up. Down, up, back to child's pose. If a full plank is in your practice, come into the full plank, into that full push-up, drop to the knees, back into your child's pose. That is your flow now. Into half plank. Push up, rise, and back. Half plank, down, up, back. Nice. One more. Down, up, back. Find your way all the way down to the floor. Once more. Hands are by your side, palms to the ceiling. Okay. Core engaged, hips driven into the floor. We're going to lift our head and our chest, hands up toward the sky. My thumbs are facing in. Now I'm going to rotate them around and bring my hands forward in front of me and then swim them all the way back. Keep my chest lifted and my forehead lifted. As I swim my hands all the way forward and then all the way back and away from each other. And forward towards each other. Swim them away. God, keep the hips into the floor. Core is engaged. We stay with this swim. Bring the hands back and we lift the legs. We lift the legs, lift the chest. Forehead away from the mat, hold. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Drop. Wrist in under shoulders. We're going to find ourselves back in a cat-cow, not a cat-cow, child's pose. I have a funny feeling I said cat-cow earlier. Find yourself in your child's pose. Round. Inhale, press the hips forward into that half plank. Nice. Down into your push-up again. Rise. Good. Sit back. Forward. Down. Up. Good. Now coming all the way into a child's pose. Keep flowing with this. We just sit back into that position. Forward. Find your pace with this. Are we full plank or half plank? Where is this push-up in our practice today? Back to child's pose. Sink a little deeper into this now. Chest toward the floor. Hands stretched out in front of you. And I want you to just breathe deeply in here. Breathing into the ribs, into those intercostal muscles between each rib. Allowing them to expand, to stretch. Breathing into the back. In through the nose. Open the mouth out with a sigh. We're going to walk our hands in till we come up here onto our feet. I want you to interlink the fingers behind the back, shoulders down and away from the ears. Pull the hands down. Allow the shoulders to roll back. Chest to be proud. And look up to the ceiling. Take that big breath in again. And release. If you'd like to just move forward, I'm too far back on my mat. Come to the center of it. I want you to place your right foot over your left knee. Okay, and place it on the mat. I've turned the wrong way. Turn this way so it's a bit better. My left elbow is going to come outside my right knee and I'm going to twist and look over my right shoulder. If you want, you can put your hand here on your hip or just leave it, waving wherever is most comfortable. But with that left elbow, I'm pulling that right knee to the left. Nice big twist. Well done. Hold here for a sec. Find yourself facing straight on. So I'm here. My left ankle, I'm going to make sure, yes, it still stays over my left thigh, but I'm going to open up that right hip. My left heel, I'm going to slide it into me. My hands are going to go on the floor. Okay. This is not enough of a stretch. I'm going to lift my bum off the floor and push my hips towards my heel. Now do you feel the stretch? And again, just like what a lot of today's practice, chest proud, shoulders away from the ears. Hold. Well done. And release. You can lengthen that leg. Sit up tall once more. Left foot over the right knee and step it on the mat. Right elbow outside the left knee as we twist and look over the left shoulder. And enjoy the twist too. Breathe in through the nose. Gently in and out. Allowing your inhale and exhale to be a mirror of each other. Allowing everything to just melt away in this moment. Find yourselves back to center. We press gently to open that left hip. We slide our right heel in, hands on the floor for support. If the stretch is not enough, we lift the hips. We press the hips further down. We keep our chest proud. We enjoy the stretch. Stay here. Really open that hip. Get deep into this. I find my hips are so tight lately. Hopefully your glutes is screaming here in a good way. Nice. And lengthen that right leg. Lengthen the left. Sitting up nice and tall, we're just going to inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, we're just going to fold as far forward as we can. Maybe the hands get placed here by the thighs, to the calves, all the way down, wherever we are. Wherever we are is okay. Wherever we are is enough. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Hold, second breath in. Mouth open, exhale. Do that once more, in. Second sip. Just take a moment here to just set an intention as well for your day. How would you like today to look? What can you bring more of into today? Well done, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed our practice this morning. So sorry if that clicked really loudly. If I lose this magnet, I will be in so much trouble. Thank you. Next week, we'll probably stay on the mat for another week or so, and then we'll start building and standing. We'll stay with this beginner level for a little bit, adding in moments of intensity and variety. And as we progress through the year, we will have specific Pilates class. There'll be ones focused on, let's say, upper body or lower body or abs and glutes, or there will be specifics. But for the moment, we'll stay with full body, beginner to intermediate, and we will build in our practice together. Hope everyone is okay with that. I hope everyone found the level today okay. Oh no, when did your sound go weird, Audrey, or did it come back? I hope it came back. I did connect the mics this morning and they are lighting up green, so that tells me that it's picking up audio. So I hope it picked it up okay for the whole class. But well done, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Happy Thursday and enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll see you tomorrow for Full Body Blast. Bye, guys.